Hey, it's Paul Gutricht. So recently I've been having this conversation with a number of different people about the urge to say whatever you want, however you want, and whenever you want. And this is usually something that happens kind of in a safer environment, like your home. Like you think I'm at home, I should be able to kind of say what I want to say and be more vulnerable, right? Not have that guard up that you have outside. And sometimes that means being more candid, right? So the challenge is when you're sharing this refuge space with another person, then they're there too, right? So again, I'm not telling anybody how to speak or behave. And there's obviously some societal things, and people come to me to talk about like when their behavior is not living up to something that is upsetting somebody else. So there are guidelines, there's restrictions, there's things we want to work on. But I'm just saying if you're doing this work, you're building your awareness. And so if you're going to yell, if you're going to do something that might upset somebody, you're going to be aware of it. You're going to understand that there's consequences. Okay. That's all. That's the bottom line, the baseline. Okay. So then this urge to say whatever I want, however I want, and whenever I want is going to meet the boundaries of the other people in the space, not just adults, but let alone kids. And as you're trying to figure out how to make this space a great space or even a good, comfortable, safe space, right? These are goals, right? You can hear me talking about objectives or goals here of how I want the space to be. That's going to curate how I'm speaking. That's going to curate how I say things. I may need to say some things, and needs are important. We usually get stuck in our judgments, or we feel that we're out of control, or that we have no control, or that we're being forced to behave a certain way without even saying. Sometimes it seems like I don't have a choice here, or sometimes it doesn't feel safe to be able to tell you how I honestly think and feel, right? A lot of people, you got to be very careful around feeling words. I feel upset. I feel frustrated. I feel overwhelmed. Those are feeling words. I feel that you are doing blank is not a feeling, it's a position. Okay. And it's okay. You may need to talk about your perspective, but it's just important to make the distinction, right? So when people say, well, I was just being honest, fine. Honesty is an important value. And so is care for the experience of the person you're talking to. All right. So, in response to this urge of wanting to say whatever you want, however you want, and whenever you want it, it's important to understand what else is going on in the space and what your real goal is. Because if you shift gears and you're mad and you want to hurt somebody, that's your new goal. That's not the goal of figuring out the finances or figuring out childcare, right? Now we're doing something else. So we need to come back to and we need to stay with what's the goal that's creating a better space. Okay. All right. That's it for today. Thank you.